Live from KSAT 12, the Nightbeat starts right now.
Thank you for staying up with us tonight. Against the backdrop of Fiesta celebrations, the Texas Department of Safety thinks that it found the man connected to a possible kidnapping case out of Oklahoma. So according to DPS, the possible kidnapping happened in Broken Arrow, which is just outside of Tulsa, and more than 500 miles away this evening. Troopers arrested the suspect in downtown San Antonio near Brooklyn Avenue and Avenue B. Now, DPS tells us they saw a black Dodge Durang on Loop 410 that matched the one in the kidnapping report. Law enforcement followed that vehicle to downtown and then stopped it. That's when they say they found a person who was declared missing inside that vehicle. So they arrested the driver. We don't know anything about him at this point. We did call the Broken Arrow Police Department to get more information about the case, but we have yet to hear back. Now let's get you ready for whatever's left of Fiesta. Now, when you go to tomorrow's King William Fair, you're going to use tickets for food and games. If you remember, last year, organizers had everyone use those electronic wristbands. They didn't work. A lot of you complained. Well, the night team's Avery Everett went behind the scenes with the King William Association tonight, and she tells us what else you're going to see at the fair tomorrow.
I mean, it's empty right now, but it's going to be packed tomorrow.
We're expecting about 35,000 people, if not more.
Any quiet left in the King William neighborhood will quickly change overnight, as doors are set to open at 8 a.m. sharp for the King William Fair.
There's something for everybody here.
Fiesta staples are sure to return, but this go-around, the event has a slight change.
We want to get it right this year.
It's a sight and a sign for sore eyes. After troubles last year with the electronic wristbands, the King William Fair is switching back to tickets for this year.
The technology wasn't ready for us, and it was a pretty frustrating fair for just about everybody.
Did it work very well?
No, no, it was kind of crazy, yeah.
Were you happy to hear that they're switching back to tickets?
Yes, yeah.
What are you most excited for about the King William Fair tomorrow?
They're bringing the tickets back.
If you're going to the fair and parade tomorrow, the King William Association says you'll need a paper admissions bracelet before you can buy those food and drink tickets. And then you should be able to find these ticket stands scattered throughout the neighborhood.
We want to make this the fair that everybody goes back to loving instead of saying, I am never going back there again if they still have those bracelets.
And tickets are no surprise at Fiesta. It's very traditional.
It's very traditional.
With hours left to go, it's not just homes in this neighborhood ready to celebrate.
This is our electric bike, and we have Pedro, and I have some flowers.
The days left of Fiesta are dwindling.
This is one of my favorite houses in the neighborhood.
But King William is ready for kickoff.
So we can move now, but not for long.
Exactly. Starting tomorrow, you're going to be like trying to get through.
Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
It's on. And of course, we're going to bring you the King William Fair and Parade live tomorrow morning starting at 9. Sarah Costa and RJ Marquez are going to be hosting it. You can watch the parade on KSAT Plus or on KSAT.com. And then tomorrow night, it's the last parade of the Fiesta season. Our coverage of the Flambeau Parade starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. right here on KSAT. I'm going to be hosting it along with Myra Arthur. You can also watch our coverage of the Flambeau Parade on KSAT.com. So much to do. So while we're going to be spending lots of time outside this weekend, meteorologist Adam Caskey is right here to prepare us.
As for how it's going to feel outside, it's going to be very similar to the past few days. High humidity, mornings low 70s, afternoons into the 80s. Do note, though, for the morning tomorrow, we will have a little bit of drizzle and a few light sprinkles or brief light showers. And then we squeeze in a little bit of sunshine into the afternoon. I mean, rainfall accumulations would be a few hundredths of an inch, and that would probably be it. 72 at 7 a.m. By noon, we're at 79, then 85 the high temperature, and breezy. If you're setting up tents for tomorrow, get ready. You'll want to really secure them. Southeast winds steady at 15 to 25 with some higher gusts. As for the Flambeau Parade, 7 p.m. 83, 9 o'clock 78. So after sunset, we're in the 70s, still a little breezy and sticky, but I think those storms will hold off until we get into Sunday morning. We'll talk more about that in just a bit, Steph.
All right, Adam, thank you. So now let's talk about Battle of Flowers today. That was an awesome time. We had multiple crews along the parade route capturing the sights, the sounds, and of course the fun. But did you know that the day parade is the founding event of Fiesta? It's also one of the most attended. More than 550,000 people show up, and it's the only parade in the United States that's produced entirely by women who are also all volunteers.
One of the best parts about Fiesta is all the familiar faces, and this group right here is no stranger to Fiesta. What do you guys love about it so much?
Just love everyone's enjoyment, closing the city down, closing schools, to just come out here and support the city.
Yes, and everyone knows that Fiesta is a lot more than just the celebrations and the flair. It's also a party with a purpose, and that purpose paid off big time for the Battle of Flowers Grand Marshal and San Antonio Food Bank CEO Eric Cooper. Listen to this. Sarah Costa spoke to him after the food bank found out that it had doubled its donation goal during Fiesta.
Viva Fiesta! The Battle of Flowers 2024 Viva Amor Parade wrapped up, and we have some very exciting news and special guests. We have Eric Cooper, the Grand Marshal of the parade, and Lucy Bell, the chairman of Battle of Flowers Parade this year. And Eric, okay, how did today go? I know we talked for the last several weeks getting ready for today.
It was so incredibly magical to be with San Antonio, to be on the float, to be a part of Battle of Flowers, and that 133-year tradition. Our staff, our volunteers, board, everybody felt the love today, and it was great to be able to give it out on the parade trail.
Okay, Viva Amor. I know there was a big goal to reach for collecting food and those donations. So what is the final tally?
Well, Lucy and team thought with 133 years of Battle of Flowers that they would set a goal of 1.33 million pounds of food, which is pretty lofty, right? And to do that, there were red barrels all over the city. People were giving funds. They were giving food. Lucy had a barrel in front of her house all month long, gearing up, and all of a sudden, at last minute San Antonio, we not only met our goal of 1.33 million pounds, we actually doubled it, almost 2.6 million meals provided to families in need through those pounds of food that were collected. Just amazing.
Did you hear that, San Antonio? We didn't just party hard, we did it right. Oh my gosh, amazing. Double the amount. And Lucy, I'm going to scooch over here in between you guys. Lucy, this is chairman of the parade. You are leading the parade and, getting to watch all of it and all of your hard work. How did it feel? What did it look like to you?
It's a dream come true. This is watching love in action. It's been wonderful to partner with Eric and the food bank, and just seeing all the participants, all the bands, all the students, everyone is all smiles at the beginning of the parade as we launch them to come spread love through the city streets.
Viva Amor. I love this parade theme this year. And how does it make you feel that San Antonio didn't just raise the goal of 1.33, but doubled it?
I knew San Antonio would come through. All of our friends, all of our patrons, everyone has been here supporting us, and we are here supporting you right back. We love you, San Antonio.
Okay, can we get Viva Fiesta together?
Let's do it.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Viva Fiesta!
In other news tonight, we are learning the U.S. Coast Guard rescued 8 children from a sinking raft near the border. That was earlier this week. That rescue happened around 8:30 Tuesday night on the Rio Grande River right near McAllen. Now, here's what we know right now. According to the Coast Guard, the team found a raft with an alleged smuggler and 8 kids. The potential smuggler then jumped off the raft and deflated it while the kids were still on board. Coast Guard was still able to rescue the children. We're told the suspect swam back to the Mexico side of the river. The children were taken to U.S. Customs and Border Protection to then take them in for processing. Now we want to get to some developing news tonight. Police are looking for the person who shot and killed a man leaving a basketball court. Happened just after midnight at Brooks Inner City Sports on the southeast side. Police say the 27-year-old was hit multiple times. A neighbor says that after hearing several shots, she then saw a car speeding off.
You just get scared. You get scared. And like I said, I thought of my grandson and his family and my neighbors. We didn't know where we heard gunshots, but we didn't know where they were being aimed.
Now, the building's owner tells KSAT that it's meant to be a youth facility, but to help pay the bills, they rent it out at night. Now, San Antonio police also looking for a group of people who went from trying to steal property to then trying to take someone's life. They believe that someone in that group shot a woman in her back after she and a man interrupted an attempted car burglary. The couple came under attack around 9:30 last night in the parking lot of an apartment complex near Gus Eckert and Fredericksburg Road. Investigators marked off what looked like more than a dozen shell casings. A stray bullet hit a neighbor's car and other bullets pierced nearby homes.
Luckily, he wasn't up by his Xbox, honestly. Another unit went through their kitchen window. Lack of concern about the rest of the rest, human concern.
Yeah, now police say that witnesses told them the shots came from a car that was carrying 4 people who looked like teenagers. They did get away before officers got there. The woman who was shot, by the way, is being treated at a hospital. And we want you to stick around. Coming up, before you go out and you buy one of those weighted baby blankets, well, hold off. We're going to tell you why 2 retail chains stopped selling them. Also, protests against Israel's war in Gaza continues to pop up at colleges across the U.S. Why the House Speaker is now calling for Columbia University's president to resign. That's up next. Protests against Israel's war in Gaza have taken center stage at more than a dozen universities in the U.S. Police have arrested hundreds of demonstrators, and some school officials have even canceled classes. Over in Boston, police arrested more than 100 people during protests at Emerson College. At Emory University in Georgia, 28 people were arrested, including professors. And while some people say the protests are a sign of solidarity with Palestinians, others say the protests have become anti-Semitic. And they're concerned that university presidents aren't doing enough to stop it.
I think it hasn't dissuaded anyone. People are still definitely protesting and still feeling really strong in their beliefs for Palestine.
We condemn the anti-Semitism that is so pervasive today. Anti-Semitism has no place on our campus, and I am personally committed to doing everything I can to confront it directly.
So that was the president of Columbia University. She's being pressured now on both sides. House Speaker Mike Johnson has called for her resignation for what he calls chaos, while student protest leaders want that president to admit the university's failure to uphold the rights of pro-Palestinian protesters. Now to a consumer alert tonight for parents with infant children. Amazon, Target, they're now going to stop selling those weighted blankets and sleep sacks for babies. Now, we've told you about these blankets before and warned you about them. The American Academy of Pediatrics says the blankets are just not safe. They can limit a baby's ability to breathe. And so far, 1 death has been linked to a weighted baby product.
The weight on their chest, rib cage, and abdomen can limit the ability for them to move their muscles required for breathing, and this can lead to asphyxiation.
So what to do instead? Well, experts recommend that parents use a regular baby blanket for infant swaddling. On a lighter note now, we're taking a live look outside. 76 degrees. So look at those clouds, just like a charcoal color right now. We've got lots of events tomorrow to wrap up Fiesta.
We do.
Yeah, help us get ready.
Well, we talked about earlier, there'll be a little bit of dampness, especially in the morning and midday, but not like a washout, right? And then Sunday morning, that's our best opportunity for some storms. So let's get to what it's going to be tomorrow afternoon. We'll be well into the 80s again. Mid, even upper 80s in parts of Bexar County. So 84 Helotes, 85 Converse, up to 87 on the south side at Stinson, and closer to 90 as you head to the west. I mean, Uvalde making it to 93, as we'll probably have more breaks in the clouds out west. So morning drizzle, a little bit breezy tomorrow, and the high humidity. Then we have morning showers and storms on Sunday. In the pre-dawn hours to just after sunrise, a broken line of storms will move our way, and then we'll make it to 82 in the afternoon. Now, notice the storm chances for Sunday alone. Midnight, only 10%, 3 a.m., 20%. By 6 a.m. through 11 a.m. noon, there'll be 50 to 60%, so scattered to widespread. And then for the afternoon, nothing. We'll even have some breaks in the clouds and a little bit of clearing. So here's the big picture, and most of the storm activity again was off to the north earlier today, and some severe storms were to the north. Now system number 1 moving out. System number 2 is dropping in and going to help throw some energy our way. And also the West Texas dry line is going to creep its way in. That, along with just enough instability and a bit of wind shear in our atmosphere, gives us the chance of a few severe storms as we get into early Sunday morning. So here's one illustration of the scenario that could play out as we get into early Sunday morning. Broken line of showers and storms in West Texas that moves eastward overnight, making it into parts of the hill country by 4 or 5 a.m., slowly working its way eastward, likely diminishing and deteriorating a little bit as it makes it closer to I-35, but we could still tap into some of these showers and thunderstorms right around sunrise in and around Bexar County and San Antonio before we get into the midday and afternoon, and it's all out of here. So today, let's talk temperatures. 73 this morning, way above the average of 61. 86 for our high temperature. But look at the potential this time of year. The record 97 set back in 1984. It's just a reminder of how hot it can be. And we know years past during Battle of Flowers how hot it often gets, especially when you have the sun shining down on you. Luckily, we had the clouds today, and that was good for parade goers. It gave us that natural shade. Del Rio topped out at 97 this afternoon. Carrizo Springs made it to 95. Going forward, for the most part, we're going to be in the mid-80s for high temperatures. That's around San Antonio, a little bit warmer along the Rio Grande. 77 now, dew point of 69. That's the key. The humidity's way up there again with that southeasterly wind at 13 miles per hour. The dew point spiked, and we're not going to see a break in it until we get a little bit closer to this time next week, when we could actually have a cold front head our way, and the cold front could actually drop some of that humidity. I'm stepping off because my clicker just decided to quit working, so here we go. Dude, it's Friday, right? The Friday clicker. So there we go. Dew points right now near 70 degrees. And I did mention the potential of that cold front by next Friday. That would bring those dew points down into the upper 50s, and even the chance for some cooler temperatures. We could be talking 70s for highs by Friday. By the way, every day next week, an isolated storm or two could pop up, and at any point, one or two could be strong to severe, but slightly better rain chances with that cold front on Friday. Still a lot of time between now and then, and of course, we'll keep you posted. Otherwise, on KSAT.com, this aired during Battle of Flowers. I had the pleasure of flying with, going up in an F-16. That's a simulator. I did the real deal. It's on KSAT.com. Going up with the 149th Fighter Wing out of Lackland.
Oh, awesome.
They did the flyover today.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Let's talk about those Cowboys.
Yeah, so Tyler Guyton, their #1 overall draft pick yesterday, is absolutely living a dream right now. He's from Texas, and he wanted to always be a Dallas Cowboy. Plus, the Houston Texans finally had some picks today, 3 total. We got them for you coming up.
Man, first of all, you're a baller. He sent the private jet and got me this morning. I've never been on a private jet before, so that was definitely an experience. It was extremely nice. I'd love to do it again. Also, seeing my jersey made, I had to put it on, and I'm not going to take it off.
From hopping on Jerry's private jet to his number 60 jersey, Tyler Guyton is living his dream in big board sports. Dallas Cowboys 2024 first-round draft pick Tyler Guyton visited the Star in Frisco today, and as is the custom, he got to see the boys' 5 Super Bowl championship trophies. Yeah, he wants to add another. Guyton is 6'8", 322 pounds, and the plan is to move him to left tackle to take over for Cowboys' longtime LT, Tyron Smith, and that means Guyton will get to play next to third-year guard Tyler Smith.
First, I want to shout him out. Tyler Smith is a ferocious monster at the offensive line position. I can't wait to get next to him and show what I can do and complement his game with mine. And also being here is life-changing. It's a dream come true, honestly. I wanted to put the star on my helmet since I was playing football. It was always a lifelong dream for me, and now it's finally here. I can't even put it into words how excited I am for it.
At Oklahoma, Guyton played right tackle and protected the blind side of left-handed QB Dylan Gabriel. And since Guyton is moving back to left tackle, he was asked, what does he need to work on to manifest that left tackle spot?
Just refining my technique, repetition over and over, doing it so much that I can't get it wrong. It's just switching your footwork, switching your hands and your technique, and also flipping the plays in your mind. I've been playing left tackle since I got into college. I actually feel like I'm better at left tackle, and I'm more comfortable over there anyway, so I feel like the switch will be pretty easy.
Today, the boys added 3 more draft picks. Defensive end Marshawn Nealon from Western Michigan. Then in round 3, they tapped offensive lineman Cooper Beebe from K-State and linebacker Maris Leofau from Notre Dame. Tomorrow, the boys have 4 total picks. So with no first-round draft picks this year, the Houston Texans were finally on the board today. And with their first pick in the second round at number 42 overall, they selected cornerback Kamari Lassiter from the University of Georgia. He won 2 national championships with the Bulldogs. He was a second-team All-SEC pick in 2023 after breaking up a team-best 8 passes, finishing with 37 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss. He told the media tonight via Zoom that he's someone who hates losing more than he loves winning. Corner is definitely one of the Texans' needs. So let's take a look at all the Texans' 3 picks today. Lassiter again at number 42. Then they drafted Blake Fisher, an offensive tackle from Notre Dame at number 59. And in round 3, pick 78, they went with safety Kalen Bullock from Southern Cal. The Texans own 5 picks tomorrow. All right, so I'm still dressed more cash because I went to the South Side tonight for high school softball. Thank you. The Class 5A by-district playoffs between McCollum and Highlands. Bottom of the first, the Cowboys take control when number 6, Maddie Reese hits a 2-run shot to left field, and it's 2-0 McCollum just like that. Very next batter, Maddie Espinosa goes big fly to center field for a solo shot, so it's 3-0 McCollum. America Ramirez also went yard for 3 straight homers for McCollum in the final from Tejeda Sports Complex. Cowboys win it 9-1. Taking the series 2-0.
Thank you, Larry. Happy Fiesta.
Love it. That's the Veterans Memorial High School softball team sharing their appreciation after we showed the awesome send-off they got when hitting the road yesterday to Leander for Game 1 of their Class 5A by-district playoff series. Thank you, ladies. The San Antonio Missions helping out local veterans after the break.
Y'all better do that Sunday night, all right?
Every night.
Y'all better do this every night?
Every night. The game's sped up on us a little bit. Not a lot of guys are used to working the assembly line, but we are a team, so we know each other pretty well. And once we got moving, it's been quick.
The San Antonio Missions Baseball Club spent time as Soldiers Angels this morning, packing box lunches and hygiene kits, as well as crafting blankets for local homeless, hospitalized, and low-income veterans. The San Diego Padres also making a donation to Soldiers Angels on behalf of the Missions. Now, if you've been to a Missions game, you know they're proud to represent Military City, USA.
Every day we're taking BP or out playing catch, taking ground balls, and there's planes flying over. You know, we know the base is right behind us. It's the 7th inning, it's dark out, we can't hear, but all you hear is the jets taking off at nighttime, so they honor the military every night at the stadium. Please stand and give thanks to all those who have served or still serve today at the game. These players can just slow down life, slow down the game of baseball and really get a grasp of life and what goes on outside.
I love those jerseys. The Flying Chanclas are at the Wolf this evening. Game 4 of a 6-game series with the Wichita Wind Surge, and the Wind Surge take it by a final of 7-1.
All right. Well, there'll be more.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. We'll be right back after. Mark your calendars. There's another big event to prepare for after Fiesta, the Texas Eats Food Festival. That's Saturday, May 11th at Smoke Barbecue, which is east of downtown. So you see that QR code on your top right? Scan it. And you can get ticket information and see the full lineup of James Beard nominated chefs.
Oh, baby, we've got Flambeau tomorrow night.
Can't wait to see you out there.
Oh, it's going to be a good time. We're going to be all decked out, ready to go in the KSAT Insiders section. And by this time tomorrow, it'll be wrapping up. And then it's like the party's just still going.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, there's going to be some weather. A few sprinkles and a little bit of dampness the first part of the day tomorrow, but storm chances spike Sunday morning and then isolated chances every afternoon next week.
All right, fabulous. Well, that does it for us here on the Night Beat. Good Morning San Antonio starts at 5. Viva Fiesta. See you tomorrow.